back, everyone. So coming up in a moment is a very important message from Tommy regarding the 27th of July. But before we do that, there's just a couple of things that I want to go through, because this week there's been some flexing going on in London and lots of entitlement as well. Now, first of all, have a look at this image that I'm going to put up on screen now. This was in central London, I believe yesterday. There was a celebration by the Muslim community. It's called Ashura. Now, look, personally, I've got nothing against people getting together for whatever reason. I mean, it's everyone's right to gather and celebrate whatever they want to celebrate, right? But this is clearly a Hamas headband, and it wasn't the only one that was on show yesterday in London, or was it the day before? Anyway, this week, thousands and thousands of people gathered in Oxford Street, and, you know, basically in a display of strength, in my humble opinion. Now, the police say that not one single arrest was made. So apparently wearing a Hamas headband in London is now absolutely fine. Try it waving a Union Jack and see what happens to you. But this, again, is flexing. Have a look at Marble Arch yesterday. Let's have a look at Marble Arch. Now, again, this is pure out-and-out flexing. I mean, standing on the top of Marble Arch there, waving an Islamic flag. I don't know what it says, but whatever it says, this is London. This is not Afghanistan or Pakistan or Saudi Arabia. This is central London. This is Marble Arch. Get these bloody flags off of our streets. Now, going back to the woman with the headband, what I want to know is this, is why aren't these people wearing these Hamas headbands called out by the Islamic community that is on site? Now, I'll give you an example. When we had our demo on the 1st of June, on one occasion, a chant started to kick off amongst the crowd. It was only a few people, but it was very quickly shouted down by the rest of the group. And that was just a pretty basic, harmless chant. But our people called down and said, don't do that, it's not polite. But this woman and others with the same headband were surrounded by thousands of people, and it appears that nobody was calling them out. Where is the accountability from this community to call people wearing these headbands out and to tell them to take them off? Let's move on to another youngster, another young student who thinks she is so entitled. Let's have a little look at this, and it makes your blood boil.
Get women if it's asked of you, and if you don't know that, then you don't know.
I'm requesting women officers. We've got no more women officers. I'm requesting women officers. I'm requesting women officers.
There's a female officer.
You're under arrest for conspiracy to commit a public nuisance
case.
You're
not allowed to touch her.
You need to be made. You do so, maybe give it an evidence. You're part of a demonstration that's been well documented.
There's female officers. Why don't you just get a female officer to arrest her?
Madam, are you going to stand up and walk away because you've been arrested?
There's a female officer
Your arrest is necessary to prevent.
No, you're not allowed to touch her. There's a female officer there. She's a Muslim woman. I'm a Muslim woman. You don't want men to handle us. You don't want men to threaten us. Let it be known that there's female officers present. There are female officers present, and they are refusing a Muslim woman to be arrested by a female officer. There are two female officers present. She's a Muslim woman. I'm a Muslim woman. There are female officers present. This is intimidation. There are female officers present. There are female officers present. There are female officers present. There are female officers present.
Take her out.
There are female officers. Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Do not touch me!
Take hold of her.
I mean, who the bloody hell do these people think they are? You can't touch her. Why? Is she someone special? She's a Muslim woman. What's so frigging what? I don't care what she is. If she's been arrested, she's being arrested. These people genuinely believe that being a Muslim makes you more special, makes you a special case. You can't touch her. She's a Muslim woman. Imagine if you was to say, you can't touch her, she's a white woman. Can you imagine the outrage from the media? What do we get here? Absolutely nothing. The entitlement of this people, the flexing of these people, there seems to be no end to it. And what's even worse is look at the way the police mamby-pamby around her with kid gloves. Just grab her by the scruff of the neck and pull her out. If you're nicking her, nick her. Stop being afraid just because these people, you can't touch her, she's a Muslim woman. So bloody what? Right, let's get on to that important message from Tommy today about the 27th. Guys, I want you to listen to this very carefully. It's very, very important that you take note and please act upon his words. This is the new Tommy. This is the mature Tommy. This is the Tommy that calls for peace, unlike the people that say that we're the troublemakers. Let's have a listen to what Tommy's got to say.
I need routine. When I lose routine, I lose everything, yeah? And I've been all over the world, to be honest. I haven't been home. And thank you again, Danny, if you're watching this. I know you do watch them. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to take my children to Germany. I hadn't seen them for a long time. Even though we lost, we had a wonderful few days. I'm out again now. So what's the purpose of this message? We have the biggest event. The 27th of July is going to be the biggest day, I'd say, in my activism, in my life, okay? I've had a lot of important dates, a lot of high-profile dates. 27th of July, there's none bigger. So if you're one of the people who's followed me through thick and through thin, through the English Defence League, outside court cases, the Old Bailey, travelled to Telford, to Rotherham, to all of these spots to raise awareness, to highlight issues, you've all played your part, yeah? This isn't just my biggest day, it's yours. It's the biggest day of our lives and of our activism. Now, if anyone turns up and attempts violence, they're ruining it, not just for me, but for you. They're taking your voice. So please, lads, if you're listening to this, yeah, please make sure every one of the lads you're coming with, if you've got 10 lads, 20 lads, 50 lads, make sure everyone understand this point, okay? The point is, we lose if we act aggressively and violently, okay? Even in the face of provocation, we have to rise above it. Everyone is going to be out to make us fail. Do you know what was a success last time? When we walked past and up on the stairs were some left-wing activists trying to provoke reaction, and everyone just waved at them and walked past. And how satisfying that was for me. Because you see, as you watch on, when I say the organising going into this event, we have 5 different singing groups, okay? We're putting on a concert in Trafalgar Square, okay? A pro-British, patriotic concert where we are going to expose a level of corruption you cannot believe exists, okay, in our country. Well, I'm going to show you it, okay? We've got some fabulous guest speakers travelling from far and wide, America, Canada. We've got lots of guests. We've got an important message to give. Please don't ruin it for us, please. Control how much you drink. I'm not saying you can't have a drink, it's a day out, okay? We're not enforcing Sharia, right? But what we are asking, lads, you know, every group, I was probably the fiery one amongst our group. Every group of lads has that fiery one. Get him in line, right? Make sure he's in line. Make sure you understand the consequence. You see, if we pull off this day, which is the costs of it are insane, yeah? The workload going into it is insane, right? We need it to be a success. The entire world's eyes are on us on the 27th of July. The entire world. We're releasing a new song. I'm releasing a book as well, yeah? My new book, which is going to expose. You know when people say they, who are they? Who are they? It's going to expose who they are. It's going to go in detail into who they are and how everything that you're watching play out as planned. It's called Manifesto, but there's lots of things coming, yeah? There's a song being released on that day, okay? It's going to be a fabulous day. Look how good the 1st of June was. Why was it that good? Because no one failed us. So lads, you see if there was any infiltrators that turn up in all black, wearing face coverings, take their face coverings off. All right? Lads, don't turn up wearing face masks, please. Okay? If you feel the need to cover your face, I'd say don't come. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Do not send the wrong image. The world's eyes are on us, yeah? I know every person is important, and I know, and do you know what else I know? Do you know in 2009 I put a balaclava on and ran through the streets of Luton? Because I knew nothing else, because there was no voice for us. There was no voice for us, okay? We've built that voice now. We're going to have the biggest voice we've ever had on the 27th of July. With over 1 million people who are going to watch us live. The world's alternative media are coming to London. We've got a voice. Let us use it in the right way, please, lads, yeah? Make sure you stress this to everyone you talk to. Make sure, please, to the football lads who are coming. You behaved impeccably. You sent a message to the world, yeah? Do it again. Let the European clubs look on and see the unity amongst every football supporter in Great Britain for the love of their country and the love of their culture. Unite the Kingdom is the banner we're going under for the 27th of July. Unite the Kingdom. And we're going to unite the Kingdom. And we're going to strike fear. You know, they say strike fear into the heart of the disbeliever. Strike fear into the establishment by behaving yourself, conducting yourself like English gentlemen.
So there you go, the message of peace, and make sure you behave yourselves on the 27th. Look, we know you will, but at the end of the day, it's very important that everyone sees that message, everyone is aware of Tommy's message. We are going to have a celebration on the 27th, and just make sure that you please behave yourselves. As Tommy says, look, lay off the drink at least until after the event has finished. We know that everyone's going to behave themselves, but we have to put the message out there. And thanks to the new version of Tommy, you know, Tommy has grown up a hell of a lot. He's now becoming a bit of a statesman. So well done, Tommy, for the message. Guys, hope you enjoyed that today. As always, please make sure that you share the video, you like, you subscribe, do all the usual YouTubey stuff. It's really appreciated, and I'll see you soon.